What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now, we may not be the best and every play won't be perfect, but I guarantee you we'll have a good time. Smash that like button for us if you're hyped, and I hope you enjoy. What's good, YouTube? That182 here, back again, once again. And today, people, we are here for our Week 8, if I'm not mistaken, UCL Wi-Fi battle. And of course, I am your coach of the Tucson Terrakions. Anyways, I just love the fact that I have a shirt with the logo on it, so I just like to show it off and whatnot. But anyways, I'm your coach of the Tucson Terrakions, and this week we are going up against a good friend of mine, Joey Pokémon, coach of the Bronx Beartics. We actually both have the same record in league right now, being 6-1. Going into this week, and it's a very, very nervous battle because if you missed out on the team prep video yesterday, basically our teams, we don't have the world's greatest team matchup, and of course Joey has more experience than I do. That doesn't mean I'm using it as an excuse. I'm still going to go in and try my hardest, but it's one of those things where certain mons on his team can destroy us, and certain mons on our team can destroy him. So it just comes down to the plays in the RNG, and I'm just so nervous. I'm so nervous. So if you guys are hyped, and of course if you're a proud member of the NAPPY Nation, to make sure you smash our like button down below for us, because y'all already know your support is greatly appreciated, especially here on the Wi-Fi battles, the UCL battles this week. So let's go ahead and see what Joey brought. I'm gonna jot them down 2 times actually. Joey brought Reuniclus. Let's shut it down. He brought Reuniclus. He brought Rhydon, which Rhydon is the one that I didn't think he would bring, but he did. He brought Reuniclus, Rhydon, Tornadus T, Manaphy, Cobalion, and the scary as fuck Weavile. On our side, we have Titania, our Mega Gardevoir. We have Liability, our Crocodile. Blue Note, our Lucario. 30 Minutes, our Rotom Heat. We have Urza, our Swellow. And then Cindy, our Gastrodon. I'm going to jot down his team again. I write it down twice. One area so that I can cross it out. Another where I can keep a track of all of his moves and Held Item and whatnot. I'm just creepy OCD like that, I know. It just helps me out. It helps me out with organization in the middle of a battle. So when it comes to who we're going to lead with, the Cobalion and the Weavile are the biggest threats on his team for us. I feel like he might lead with the Rhydon. He might lead with the Weavile as well. Or, no, he could lead with the Cobalion and set up rocks. It's just, I plan to lead with Liability, but I don't know anymore. I feel if he leads with the Weavile, it's going to be a problem. That's just the biggest thing. I want to get rocks up as soon as we can, because he doesn't have a Claydol, he doesn't have anyone to get rid of rocks. I'm going to lead with Crocodile. I feel like that might be a mistake, but we're just going to have to play from there. Joey probably predicted that I'm going to lead with the Croc, and he's just going to blow us back, but we're going to see what ends up happening. So he led with Big Bird, the Tornadus. He could get, whatchamacallit does get Grass Knot. So let me check something out real quick. I want to see how much a Grass Knot or a Hurricane will do to us. Hurricane is very, very scary. It's very, very scary. Superpower is very, very scary. Everything this thing does is very, very scary. I was worried about Grass Knot, and this... Everything else it does! Like, this Tornadus is made to kill our Crocodile. God damn it! You know, we debated bringing Stone Edge as well. If we would have had Stone Edge, because we're Scarps, we would have outsped. We could have... Why does he have the one red jewel on his crotch? What the hell is up with that? But if we would have brought Stone Edge, that would have been nice. I would have just locked myself into Stone Edge right now and hit this thing as hard as I could have. My thing is, we can either go out to a Rotom right now, predicting a Hurricane. A Superpower is still going to hurt as well. I know there's going to be those people that are watching that's like, oh my god, he took so long to choose Stealth Rocks or whatever. I don't really give a shit. That's what you guys don't understand. I'm going to go with what I need to in order to make the smartest play possible. Superpower would hurt. A knockoff is going to hurt, but I feel like the safest play is to just go out to our Rotom right now. And just go from there. I want to get rocks up. I really, really do want to get rocks up, but I don't want to get rid of Liability or have him take that much damage turn 1. So we went for knockoff, which was expected. But still, I'd rather 30 minutes here lose the leftovers than for us to lose the Choice Scarf on Crook. My thing is now, he's not going to stay in to take a Volt Switch. So he could just go out to Reuniclus and eat up the hit. He could just go out to Reuniclus to eat up the hit. I feel like the safest thing for me to do is to Will-O-Wisp, because on the off chance he goes out to Rhydon, Rhydon's gonna block. Rhydon can take an Overheat or a Volt Switch, but we can burn the Rhydon. My only thing is, this might be too good of an opportunity for him to bring in the Reuniclus, because that would force me to swap after that. And that would give him a chance to set up or just go straight for a Energy Ball, predicting me to go out to Crook or anything else like that. I feel like a Will-O-Wisp. It's really risky, but I want to go back out to Crook again. Then again, he could just U-turn. I'm gonna go for Willow. Yeah, I was gonna say he could just U-turn. So if I would have gone out to Crook, I would have taken that U-turn damage, and then he gets the initiative of who he wants to go out to. So if he goes out to Reuniclus right now, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, don't go out to Reuniclus, Joey. Joey's gonna go out to Reuniclus. Hard body. There goes the Reuniclus. Ugh, I hate it when I know what he's gonna do and I just let him do it anyways. Ah, I hate that. Of course, Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter on the Reuniclus because he has, what is it called? Magic Guard. And that keeps him from taking damage each turn. I could just Volt Switch right now and go into Gardevoir. It's going to give him a free Calm Mind. I just don't want anything to happen to Gardevoir, that's the thing. I can't safely go out to Crook because... Energy Ball is still a thing. So I want a Volt Switch, which he knows he can eat up. Let me jot down, we have Knockoff and U-Turn on the Tornadus. We have Knockoff and U-Turn on the Tornadus. I wasn't paying attention to see if it had any Life Orb recoil or anything. But we know he's not choiced because he obviously changed moves. I wish I would have paid attention to the health bar. I kind of want a Volt Switch right now and just go out. Volt Switch just for the chance to get damage. But honestly, this Reuniclus is just, it's one of those things where it can just sit here and do anything at once. I'm going to Volt Switch and go out to Gardevoir. That's the best thing that I can do right now. I can't safely go out to Crook because if he does carry Energy Ball, then that's going to be a problem for us. That's going to end up being a problem for us. If he Energy Balls right now, then we're good. Does Reuniclus get Dark Pulse? He went for Energy Ball! There it is! So it's a good thing we didn't go out to Crook for that reason right there. So let's see here. Let's jot down Energy Ball, which was a given. We knew that was going to happen. He was predicting the Crook on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. I could go for Taunt right now, expecting him to try and set up and Calm Mind. But I feel like I'm in one of those positions right now where I just want to Hyper Voice. A Side Shock from this thing is going to hurt, of course. But it is a resist. I mean, yeah, it is a resisted hit. It's just, I don't know what. Let me look something up real quick. Okay, so Reuniclus doesn't get access to Dark Pulse, which is still a neutral hit. Well, it's not resisted, but at least it's a neutral hit. Reuniclus... I just don't know everything that Reuniclus can get, that's the thing. Okay, so I think we should be good to Mega Evolve and just Hyper Voice, to be honest. If he stays in, I want to taunt him next turn. Because if he swaps, he's gonna go out to... He's not gonna go out to Weavile because he doesn't want to risk that. I'm gonna Hyper Voice. If he stays in Calm Minds, he withdrew. I was gonna say, if he stays in Calm Minds, I can taunt the turn after that. So he goes out to Big Bird. So he goes out to Big Bird, so... I wonder... think he might be Assault Vested. Because I know that's a common set. My thing now is, what is this thing going to do in return to us? A U-turn is going to hurt, obviously. I feel like the safest thing is to go back out to Rotom. Because while a U-turn would hurt on Rotom, we're safe from knockoff. I think he would knock off Gardevoir. He might knock off predicting another Mon to come in, but I feel like he might U-turn and we're just stuck right back in that same position again. I'm gonna go out to Rotom. Because like I said, this Gardevoir here is too important to our team to let it go down to a U-turn or take the damage from a U-turn. We already took the damage from the Energy Ball as it is. So I don't want anything crazy to happen. Iron Tail. Ooh! He's rocking Iron Tail. Interesting. Iron Tail. I see you, Joey, with the Iron Tail. Right now, obviously, we're not free to Will-O-Wisp again because he could just go out to Reuniclus and take a Will-O-Wisp. He could go out to Reuniclus and take a Volt Switch again as well. My thing is he going to predict the Volt Switch and go out to Rhydon? If he does predict the Volt Switch and go out to Rhydon, I would be okay leaving. See, knowing that he has Iron Tail, that makes me want to save my Rotom even more. So I was going to say, I would be okay with leaving Rotom in and trying to get the Willow on the Rhydon, because that would make the Rhydon just a wall at that point, because he can't hit us with anything. It would just suck if he loaded up like a Rock Blast or Stone Edge or something and just tore through us. Or Head Smash. I don't think it's Head Smash, right? Because he has Rock Head. I just don't know. Like, I want to overheat on the off chance he stays in, or on the off chance that he goes out to Reuniclus, we can get that damage off. But overheat's not going to do anything to Rhydon either. I'm gonna go for an overheat. I feel like overheat's the safest play for us, because if he goes out to Rhydon, then we're still going to get a little bit of damage off on that Rhydon, whereas Volt Switch wouldn't do anything. So on the off chance he goes out to Reuniclus, we're going to get damage off on that too, and then we're free to Volt Switch out from there on out. Obviously the Volt Switch would be obvious then. But still, I went for overheat, so he does go out to the Reuniclus. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I just want to get the damage off on whoever he swaps into. But this is not gonna... I did more damage than I thought it would do, I'll say that much. It definitely did more damage than I thought it would. My only thing at this point is... I feel like he's going to recover. So we can either play risky and immediately swap to Crook and lock ourselves into Crunch and try and get some damage off on somebody on his team. Because we can't lock ourselves into Earthquake as long as the Tornadus is alive. We can't lock ourselves into Earthquake. I feel like Volt Switch is the best thing to go for, and if he does double out into Rhydon, because even if we hard switch into Crook right now, he could double out to Rhydon and we can't touch the Rhydon. The Rhydon does more damage to us than we do to him. So that would suck in that sense. We're basically right back to square one. So I'm going to Volt Switch and get whatever damage off that we can. And just go out to... It still does a decent amount of damage. At this point, the best thing for me to do is to go out to Gardevoir. I mean, what are the chances of Joey going for another Energy Ball? That's the only thing. What are the chances of Joey going for another Energy Ball versus a Recover right now? I feel like the safest play is Titania. Because Reuniclus can't get anything. It just scares me. It scares me. Because whittling down Gardevoir, I'm sure Joey knows Gardevoir does that work to it. Whittling down Gardevoir is not good. I can't rest the Crook! Who do I save? Crook or Gardevoir? I'm gonna go out to Gardevoir. I feel like it's the safer play. I'm gonna go out to Gardevoir and just go from there, because then again, that gives me the free chance to Hyper Voice He went for the recover. So we could have the chance to go out to Crook, but again, that gives him a leeway to go into really anybody on this team. But this gives me the chance to load up another Hyper Voice and do whatever damage we can. To be honest. That's what that does. So he's going to withdraw. Again, nobody on his team safely comes into a Hyper Voice. Big Bird. Oh, I forgot about Regenerator. I mentioned that too. God damn it. That's why I wanted to get rocks up. Right there. God damn it. Okay, so he knows that we know he has Iron Tail. Only thing I can guess is his final move is Hurricane. That's the only thing I can guess. But then again, he's been all physical this entire time. What do? I feel like he knows he can go for a U-turn. That's the thing. I feel like he knows he's safe to go for U-turn because he knows I'm not going to stay in. Knowing that he has U-turn and Iron Tail, he knows that I can't stay in on this. And Regenerator is just going to get him his health right back! God damn it! Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let me think for a second. Let me think. Knockoff would... we don't know what his last move is. That's the only thing. It's gotta be a flying type move, because that's the only stab he would get. Because I was gonna say, with the moves that he has now, I could go out to Lucario, to be honest, and I could be set up to try and get a nasty spot up or something. But I feel like he knows I'm gonna go out to Gastrodon this time. And predict a U-turn or something like that. Because his entire moveset's been physical so far. I just don't want him... But then again, if he's predicting Rotom, he's not going to go for... I don't know. I feel like U-turn's what he's going to go out to. Yeah, he went for U-turn. Okay. So he's going to U-turn out. I shouldn't have done that. It would have just been safer. Because now we revealed that we're Rocky Helmet. It would have just been safer to go out to Rotom again. Because even if he had Hurricane, we risked Cindy taking a Hurricane just now. Over... That wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. It wasn't a smart play to go out to Cindy right now. Because he can freely go out to Reuniclus or Manaphy and just set up. Here it comes. Here it comes. Because Energy Ball is a given. So my question is, do I hard switch right now, or do I go for a Toxic? Do I hard switch right now, or do I go for a Toxic? I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone out to... Oh, I should have gone out to Rotom. I should have gone out to Rotom. What I'm thinking right now is to go out to Swellow. And because I feel like he's going to go for a... I feel like he's going to go for a Tail Glow right now because he knows that we can't touch him. Only thing I can do in this situation is if I were to sack off Gastro so I can get a free switch into Swellow. Because honestly, Swellow is only here for the... I shouldn't have gone out to Cindy. I shouldn't have gone out to Cindy. God damn it. I'm gonna go out to Swellow. I feel like he's going to Tail Glow because he knows we have to switch. So I'm gonna go out to Swellow. We're gonna see what he goes for. He went for Toxic. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's gonna activate my Guts. I don't even have to wait the turn. It sucks because it's gonna do more damage than whatchamacallit would. But I'm free to... Honestly, what I kind of sort of want to do... I mean, we outspeed, I know he doesn't want to take a Facade. So I kind of sort of want to go for a U-turn right now and get Swellow out of here. I could just go all out Facade, but then that would give him the leeway to go into Rhydon or Cobalion, and that's not good. I kind of want to U-turn, but if I U-turn, who am I U-turning out into? I could U-turn out into Gardevoir. I could U-turn out into Gardevoir. I could U-turn out into Gardevoir. I feel like that's what I should do. And if he ice beams or goes for anything else, we're good. I'm gonna U-turn. He stayed in, so that tells me that he's bulky. Well, he's base 100, but it tells me that he's bulky enough. Yeah, that's a bulky ass Manaphy. Oh, are you gonna ice beam me? Don't ice beam me. Come on, Joey, don't ice beam me. Don't ice beam me. Does he get like Sludge Bomb or something? He went for Scald. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like Gardevoir taking this much damage. With Gardevoir being this important to our team, I don't like it taking this much damage. I really, really don't like it taking this much damage. He didn't bring the Amoonguss, so there's really no reason for us to go for anything but Hyper Voice. And he just revealed leftovers on this thing as well. I caught that as well. I clicked Hyper Voice. I think that's the smartest thing for us to do. Okay. So out to Big Bird again to soak up the hit. Out to Big Bird again to soak up the hit. This is why Rocks would have been nice! Because Rocks damage plus the Hyper Voice. Oh, are you kidding me? Rocks damage plus the Hyper Voice would have done it right there! Fuck! We're not safe to stay in again, so it's the same situation all over again. It's the same situation all over again. Because let's say I go back to what I was thinking before. And I go out to Lucario right now to take the U-turn. I go out to Lucario right now to take the U-turn or the Iron Tail. Well, if he Iron Tails and stays in, then that's gonna give him the chance to go for. Well, no, if he Iron Tails and stays in, then I can just Vacuum Wave next turn. He's dead. It's just, if he U-turns out, who's he gonna go out to? Rhydon, most likely. I feel like the U-turn is coming. I'm gonna go out to Rotom, because that is the safest thing against this thing. I'm gonna go out to Rotom. Hopefully this time when he gets his Regenerator back and he tries to bring it against the Gardevoir, it'll die. He went for knockoff. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't go out to Lucario. And at this point, he's free to get whatever little damage he can off on me. I'm really in the exact same position where I could just Overheat right now, or I could Volt Switch. I'm leaning more so towards Volt Switch because he hasn't gone out to the Rhydon yet, and plus that's the safer play to do. Because Overheat has a chance to miss. But then again, no, it's back to the same logic before. Overheat has a chance to hit everybody for damage. Even if we only get a little bit of damage off on his thing here, it's safer to go for. Oh, he carries Superpower. Oh no. Oh, we lived it. Oh, we lived it. Thank you. Okay, so down goes the Tornadus. So his switch in for our Hyper Voice is gone. And a Regenerator Mon is gone as well. So rocks aren't as big of a priority anymore, but I can tell he was just sacking it off. He just wanted to get whatever damage off he could at the time. Now, here comes Horsepower, which is... Oh, please don't be what I think you are. Please don't be what I think you are. Obviously, he's free to go for an Iron Head or anything else just to get the damage off on us. I'm gonna click Pain Split. Just because I'm that guy, I want to click Pain Split. Because we could Willow this. Obviously, we're gonna die. I mean, he might Swords Dance for all I know. I'm gonna Willow it. Fuck it. I'm gonna Willow it. I was gonna say I could Pain Split, but on the off chance he goes for a Swords Dance or something else, Rotom is now down. I was gonna say on the off chance he goes for a Swords Dance or something else, that wouldn't leave us completely defenseless. Because I would say I would Overheat. Overheat does one shot, but at this position, it's not safe for us to do that. So I didn't see any Life Orb damage. The potential of him being scarfed is there. I feel like him scarfing himself into close combat is more beneficial than Ironhead, because close combat hits Blue Note, it hits liability. What is Cobalion's base speed? Let me go check that up. Let me go check Cobalion's base speed, because I'm not 100% sure. I've actually never really messed with Cobalion before. He's 108, so he does outspeed Gardevoir, so that's not smart. It's not all too smart, but we can write down close combat for part of his moveset. I feel like either Urza or Gardevoir. No, Urza or Cindy. Cindy's probably the best bet for us, because he can't Volt Switch on us. Close combat we can eat up, and we're safe to. We're actually safe to Earthquake now, because the Tornadus is gone. I could try and Scald. Scald actually might be better. Oh, there's Manaphy. It's such a scary Pokemon, that Manaphy. What would do more to Cobalion? Scald or... I feel like it's Earthquake would do more. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check, because that's gonna determine what I go for against... I mean, what I go for in terms of everything else on his team. So if he is... Oh my god. Work for me, please. We got a minute left. Close combat at most can do 40% to us. If he's Jolly Nature, at most can do 40% to us. Whereas, I don't understand why, if you load a set on Showdown into the damage calc, how come it doesn't keep your moves? Earthquake can do 57%. He does have, whatchamacallit. Yeah, Earthquake just does more, and it hits everybody on his team as well. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. I'm gonna go for Earthquake on the off chance he stays in. He has nobody that's off the ground anymore. Cobalion, Weavile, Manaphy. He withdrew. I feel like he's gonna go out to Manaphy, predicting the Scald. Yeah, he went out to Manaphy. So Earthquake, instead of being a resisted hit, we can get some damage off. It's a bulky-ass Manaphy, so it's not a lot of damage. Oh, it's a crit! Oh my goodness. Okay, good shit, Cindy, good shit. Okay, so at this point, we're stuck in the same position. Where do we stay in and risk an Energy Ball? How much is a Scald? I want to see how much... I want to see how much a Scald will do. And I know there's some people out there who say that damage calcing mid-battle isn't the funniest thing in the world. It takes away some of the fun from it. Oh my god! Scald does a crazy amount of damage to Swellow. Scald does a crazy amount of damage to Swellow. Ice Beam's definitely gonna one-shot. I'm keeping an eye on the timer as well. Yeah, Ice Beam. Oh my god, he has no reason to go for anything but, okay, let me think. Scald does a lot of damage to Gardevoir. He doesn't want to leave Gardevoir... I mean, he doesn't want to leave his, whatchamacallit in against Gardevoir. That's the thing. I feel like Gardevoir is our safest bet. He's kept his Weavile in the back because he doesn't want to get hit by a Hyper Voice. So I feel like he's got a Scald loaded up, ready to go. I have no choice. I have to go out to Gardevoir. If he Scalds, it's gonna suck because we could have stayed in, but he's scaring us out and he knows it because of Energy Ball. He went for Rain Dance so he can get that hydration. Okay. So he's revealed Toxic Scald and Rain Dance. I'm guessing his last move is Energy Ball. because if it wasn't Energy Ball, he would not be able to touch our Gastro. So again, we're in a position where we're free to lock in Hyper Voice. So we're lucky in the sense that we got a safe switch in to Gardevoir here. Now it's just Scald boosted in the rain. Uh-oh. Oh, he lived it! No! Gardevoir! Ah! Ugh! Just a little bit more damage would have been so nice. Gardevoir went down. That really, really sucks because now we have to keep... We absolutely 100% have to keep... We have to keep Cindy alive. Because that's our only check to the Weavile. We have to keep Cindy alive. We have to keep Cindy alive. If we're Scarfed, we do outspeed, and we can go for an EQ. But if that's the case, then he can just go out to Rhydon. Honestly, Rhydon... Cindy, we have to keep Cindy alive for Rhydon and Weavile. I kind of want to go out to... It's either Crook or Urza. What do? I'm just trying to weigh out like the pros and the cons and how to play out from here on out. Because that Gardevoir was our win condition. He just whittled down Gardevoir and Rotom, which is exactly what he needed to do. Okay. So let's see here. Crook, I feel like Crook is smarter because EQ hits more things than a Facade or a Brave Bird could. So I'm gonna go out to Crook, and we're safe to lock ourselves in EQ. If he wants to stay in, then that's a dead Manaphy. I mean, it's bulky, but... Let's see. EQ, yeah, EQ does enough. That's what I was predicting it to do enough. So I'm safe to lock myself into EQ at this point. I feel like Rhydon is who he's gonna go out to. Or he just sacked it off. He sacked off the Manaphy. Probably get a free switch into the Weavile. Down goes the Manaphy. I'm so upset that we just lost Gardevoir. We got the Moxie boost, which is good. We haven't taken any damage either, which is good as well. So I feel like the Weavile is who's gonna come in next. Hello? The Reuniclus, though. Okay, let me check something out. Earthquake, Earthquake's not doing the job. If he's bold, Earthquake is not doing the job. We're gonna do around half. And Energy Ball is just going to destroy us. Energy Ball is just going to destroy us. Actually, Energy Ball doesn't kill. So we could very well go for an EQ right now, and Energy Ball wouldn't kill. Because it says, or at least according to Showdown, Energy Ball at max does 76%. Eat it up! There we go. Okay. So we're safe to stay in an EQ again. Because that's going to force him to... See, the thing is, I don't want to give him a Moxie boost. That's going to force him to either sack off... Yeah, he's going to have to sack off his Reuniclus. So down goes the Reuniclus. So that's another threat. Actually, that's the 2 threats. All 3 threats to Cindy are gone. That's the best part about this. Everyone in the team that can learn a Grass-type move is gone. The Weavile's who he's probably going to go out to now to Ice Shard and stop this Moxie. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes the damn Weavile. Which is fine because this will give us the switch into Cindy. So the Ice Shard is apparent. It's just, do I want to... Let me see here. I've got different scenarios in my head working right now. That's the only reason I wanted to pause for a second. Because Ice Shard obviously does 60 to 70%. That's going to kill no matter what. But we do outspeed. Well, it doesn't matter if we outspeed it or not because Ice Shard is always a thing. Honestly, I feel like sacking off Crook here is the smartest thing to do because Crook... I mean, we can EQ the Cobalion, but Cindy can do the exact same. So Crook honestly did what he needed to do. If he wants to Ice Shard, let him Ice Shard. Ugh, it just scares me because that's a Scarf user. That's a Scarf EQ that I could have saved for the Cobalion, but it's okay. It's okay. Down goes Liability. He did the most. But now we're safe to go out to Cindy. And unless... Oh, he's Life Orb. And unless he carries... I don't know, does... I'm always afraid of a Grass-type move. No, he doesn't get any Grass-type moves. Which is good. Unless he's rocking HP Grass. I'm safe to... I actually want to see what does more. I think EQ does more to... I think EQ does more to Weavile. Let me double check. Let me double check. Let me double check. Let me double check. Yeah, EQ does more to Weavile than Skull does. It'd be nice to get a burn on this thing, but EQ does more than Skull does. And EQ can hit the whatchamacallit as well. So he went for knockoff. He's going to take the Rocky Helmet damage. That's going to hurt. That's going to really, really hurt. But we got the Rocky Helmet damage off him as well. So next turn, and the Life Orb damage is even better. So next turn, we can actually recover off some of this damage. Let me see on this moveset. Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash could kill. Icicle Crash could kill. Ice Shard's not killing. Ooh, this is scary. This is scary. This is scary. This is very, very scary at this point. Icicle Crash is his strongest move. Icicle Crash does have a chance to miss. I just think it's smarter to recover right now than anything else. He went for Icicle Crash. Oh, if he gets Max Pro, we're dead. There it is. Because min damage from Icicle Crash is only 38%. And we were sitting at least that. So he might have gotten a mid-roll. That could have killed as well. That just sucks because of the position that we're in. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This doesn't suck. Because we're free to go out to... All hope is not lost just yet. All hope is not lost just yet. We're free to go out to Lucario here. And we're free to... I feel like he's not going to swap out. I feel like, I don't know, he might swap out because he needs this thing for... I feel like no matter what, because the only thing that crossed my mind is I don't think he can one-shot us with anything. That's the thing. Let me see. Let me see what we can do here. Icicle Crash is still doing a lot. Knockoff is still doing a lot. Ice Shards, the thing is, he can't go for one move and an Ice Shard and kill us. That's the thing, because Ice Shard at most does 23%, whereas Knockoff would do 54%. So he can't kill us, so I might be able to go for a Nasty Plot at this point. I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk the Nasty Plot. So we went for Ice Shard, which we eat that up. I'm gonna go for a Nasty Plot. The damage though! The damage though! I'm gonna go for a Nasty Plot. I think he was expecting either a Vacuum Wave or something else. He was just trying to get the damage off. So at this point, do I get greedy and go for another Nasty Plot? Because the question is, at +1, how much does this do to Cobalion? If it's Jolly Natured, Vacuum Wave at +1, how much are we doing? Vacuum Wave has a chance to do a lot of damage, but we don't one-shot. Oh, it scares me. Oh, wait. It didn't update. What the fuck? It didn't update. Yeah, Vacuum Wave at +1, we can kill a Cobalion. Well, we have a chance to kill a Cobalion, I should say. What about Eviolite Rhydon? That's the only thing. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. We only do 60%, and then we're dead after that. And we can't touch whatchamacallit. Why is it not updating? It doesn't update. I'm going to risk it because I know Icicle Crash can only do so much. I'm going to risk it and go for a second Nasty Plot. He went for Icicle Crash, so as long as he doesn't crit, we should be good. There we go. We should be good. And Weavile kills itself, and we get a second Nasty Plot off. Whew! Okay. So we get a second Nasty Plot off, and we should be good to go. We should be good to go to Vacuum Wave anything. I feel like he's going to go out to Rhydon. Oh, he didn't go out to Rhydon. Does this thing get E-Speed? I don't think it does. We already have Cobalion opened up. No, he doesn't get E-Speed. Okay, so we're free to vacuum wave. To click vacuum wave at this point. And it should kill. It should kill. There it is! That's what I'm talking about. So Cobalion's down, Weavile's down. All that's left is the Rhydon. All that's left is the Rhydon, which we're gonna do crazy shit ton of damage to it. It's just, will it be enough for Swell to come in and kill if we don't kill this thing? Because it is so bulky. It is so bulky. There it is! Oh my goodness, we did it! We beat Joey! Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. I want you to know, I played so carefully. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Joey is amazing. That's all I'm going to say. Joey is awesome. He put me on my toes the entire time. He had me on my fucking toes. Oh, that was such a... I love that. I love that. So my heart is racing right now. Definitely good game to Joey. It's amazing. I'm glad that we finally got the chance to battle. Because fun fact for you guys, this is actually the first time that we got to battle. So I'm very nervous. I was shaking the entire time. I'm so happy I got the chance. Not that I wouldn't have a chance, but I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just rambling. I'm happy that we won. I'm happy that we won. Of course, good game to Joey. If there was any misplays or anything that you guys think that we made, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Because there's one thing that Joey definitely taught me. It's that you learn more from a loss than a win. And even though we did win this week, I still want to learn and try and get better. So if you guys watching saw any sort of misplays or anything that you would have done differently, let me know in the comment section below. I definitely am interested in hearing what you guys have to say. But definitely good game to Joey. If you guys have not checked out Joey yet, definitely make sure you do. He is amazing, godlike at Wi-Fi battles. Link to his channel and Twitter account included in the description. He's almost to 100k. I know he just recently hit 90k. So if you want to go and check out some crazy good Wi-Fi battles and learn a thing or two, definitely make sure you go back and check him out. It is worth it. Trust me. But we did pick up a W this week, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we did. When it comes to next week, however, next week I believe we take on Nips, and Nips is a mystery to me because I haven't battled him before. I need to go back and check out some of his battles as well. He was the first person to give Dan A-Drive a loss this season, so he's definitely up to caliber. And I know, Nips, if you're watching, I know you brought HP Grass on your Mega Manectric against Kristen and her Seismitoad, so I'm on the lookout for that, goddammit, for Cindy, if we choose to bring her. But either way, we'll have a team prep video up next Friday for you guys for Nips and his team. If you guys enjoyed today's UCL or this week's UCL battle, and of course if you're a proud member of the NAPPY Nation and you're supporting the Tucson Terrakions, make sure you smash our like button. Make sure you smash our like button down below for us because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm gonna get about. Again, check out Joey's channel and Twitter and his side of the battle, all of which linked in the description. I'm gonna get about. Thank you all once again for your support and thank you for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube, NAPPY 182. Holla!